I've noticed over the last 5 years since the pandemic, I know we have to be careful with how we speak about all of that.
Do we still? I don't know. Do we? I don't know. I guess we have to.
Um, obviously stress is up, so that would hurt GABA. I'm sure more people are on medications that would hurt GABA. Processed foods, sure doesn't help with the GABA. But is there something else going on where more and more people are depleted in GABA than ever before?
I think you're on the right track here, Sarah, which is that never before in history have so many people been in fight or flight so much of the time.
Yeah.
And I think that even back when we lived on farms, or even before that, when we were getting chased by lions, we were staying in parasympathetic mode most of the time. That is our default state, ladies and gentlemen. Our default state is not surveillance and hypervigilance. Our default state is supposed to be parasympathetic activation. Okay, rest, digest, detox. And then when we need to stimulate ourselves to run away from the lion or get out there and mow wheat in the field with our oxen or whatever, interesting image that came into my brain right there. That's when we're supposed to be getting up, getting moving, and so that we get what we need to get done. The best example of this is if you ever watch National Geographic and you watch some sort of prey animal get preyed upon by a predator and they get away. Okay, so they're fighting, they get away. And then all of a sudden what happens to the preyed upon animal is they go through this like massive shaking, like dump of sympathetic tone. And then 5 minutes later, it's like nothing happened, right? And so that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But we have all this chronic stress that's happening in our life at all times. And most of this is self-created, but most of it also is culturally shined upon as a good thing, like self-sabotaging, right? Like for me, in medical school, my friends and I had shirts that were made that said, sleep is for quitters. Sleep is for quitters. You don't need to do that. Sleep when you're dead. Or I grew up about an hour and a half east of New York City, but the hustle culture, like the city that never sleeps. And so we need to deprogram all of that, because what I found over the years, and again, I need to take my own medicine oftentimes too, because my default is to go work.
Yeah.
But we have to remember, and I have to remind myself this on a regular basis, that doing less will actually allow you to do more than just shoving more work in front of your face. And this is something that I have a very difficult time with. I will say personally. So I'm like, I just need to keep going, right? But I'm like, no, take a break, and then reset yourself. And then you're going to do better work, right? And that's just how it goes. So I think the answer to your question is that we're more GABA deficient than ever. And we're more dysfunctional from a nervous system because of this as well. But there is a light at the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, we can work on this and we can see massive benefits with just a few things. Both diet, lifestyle, and then supplementation can be really helpful here too, obviously.
Yeah, I was talking to my daughter yesterday, actually, because she's very much like me, type A personality. And she's like, I don't know what to do with myself when I'm bored. And I feel like I need to keep doing things. And I said, you need to put on your calendar self-care, like an hour of self-care or just an hour of break. And so then you feel like you're accomplishing something by checking it off the box that you're resting or doing that self-care.